All right, welcome back to episode 10 of the Seattle Seahawks rebuild. And today, we're getting into the preseason. But before we get into that, we are going to make a big move and a big thing that could really make or break this rebuild. And the thing that we are doing is we are going to trade for a new quarterback. Geno Smith is a 73 overall. He's also 34 years old. And last year, he just didn't do the job for us. He doesn't have that much longer, and he also just isn't as good as I thought he was going to be coming into his second year. He started off as a 76 overall, and I was expecting him to level up, but he just went down. So I was going to do a trade for a quarterback later on, but I felt like right now was a good time just because we went into the draft and we went into two drafts, and both of the draft classes, we didn't take a quarterback because we just didn't feel like, as a team, we needed a quarterback in the first draft. And then in the second draft, there just wasn't really a quarterback available that I loved, especially early on. So I have mapped out a couple quarterbacks that I do want to look at. I'm not going to waste, a bunch of time going through them and trying to figure out all the different trades because I feel like that'll just be boring. But I have four quarterbacks in mind. They're not great. They're just kind of all right. All of them are like 80, 81 overalls. The first guy is Justin Fields. On the Bears still. Might not be true in real life, but he's on the Bears in this game. 4 years left on his contract, only 26 years old, and he's also star potential or star dev trait. So he's the first quarterback that I looked at. Then the second guy was Kyler Murray. So he's an 81 overall, star dev trait, 4 years left on his contract, and he also is 28. So he's a little bit older, but not too old. And the thing with those two quarterbacks is since they're on bigger deals than the other two quarterbacks we're looking at. So it's going to be a little bit harder to trade for those guys because we do have to make up some cap space because we only have 960. And if we trade one of them and even just put Geno in there in the trade with it, it still leaves us with a lot of cap that we have to make up. So the next two quarterbacks are probably more likely to trade for, and that is Anthony Richardson, who is 23 years old, 2 years left on his contract, and has star dev trait, and he's an 80 overall, but he is less of a cap hit, so technically we don't have to trade as much for him and, give up a player that's worth $20 million, because at 20 mil, that's some of our best players on the team. And he also has 2 years. So this year coming up, there's going to be a lot of free agents that we're going to have to spend a lot of money on, but he would not be a part of that. So he's one of them, of the two younger players, and the other guy is Bryce Young. So Bryce Young is probably the most, what word would you use? He's the brightest of the three, I guess you could say, because he has superstar dev trait. Only 24 years old, has 2 years left on his contract, and again, he's also not a big cap hit. So, in my opinion, we're probably either going to be trading for Anthony Richardson or Bryce Young, but I am going to try to trade for them. I'm going to see where the values lay for all of them, and I will get back to you guys when I've done that. All right, so I've come to a decision, and we are going to be trying to trade for Anthony Richardson today. Hopefully we can get this done. They have a lot of cap room, so it really helps us out. I'm just going to start throwing some deals together. We're probably going to have to give up at least a first and a second round pick and a player. So I'm just going to give them Geno because I just think because they need a quarterback, and if we're taking one of their quarterbacks, they're going to want one of ours most likely. And Kevin just isn't good enough. So Geno is up there. And I'm going to throw in a first-round pick, and I'm just going to see. This is our 2026 first-round pick, so this could really make or break our rebuild here. I'm just going to check and see if this is enough. It's actually really close. Will they just take like a fifth in 2027? Okay, that's not enough. They're probably going to want our fourth this year, too. We're just going to have no picks. Let me just see. Does a fourth get it done? It gets it close. Do we just try to... let's try third 2027. That gets it really close, and I think we're just going to give him like a fifth in 2027 as well. And let's see if that's enough. And it is done. Anthony Richardson is the Seattle Seahawks' new quarterback. Geno Smith is out. And we traded Geno, of course, a first-round pick in 2026, a third-round pick in 2027, and a fifth-round pick in 2027. Is this... I don't know. This might be the biggest trade and the trade we need to really build this team here. But yeah, we got the trade done. We have a good quarterback at that position now. And I feel like we really have a chance at a playoff run and also a Super Bowl run if we can really get going throughout the season. So that's just a trade I wanted to do. It's a big trade. It should help us a lot to win some games. And yeah, I think now we're just going to get into the preseason. And also another thing, I do want to shout somebody out. One second, I got to find their name really quick. Okay, so the person I wanted to shout out, their name is Cap'n Ballbag on YouTube. They told me about simulating practices. So I was just simulating practices. And apparently, when you just simulate practices, your players get fatigued because you set it to like full pads, and you can set it from full pads to half pads for your starters and stuff. And I had no idea that this existed. So thank you so much, Captain Ballbag, for telling me about this. This should help a lot, and I think this was probably the reason why in the last episodes of the season, Kenneth Walker was constantly fatigued. So he would go and run like 3 plays. And then Zach Charbonnet would be our starting running back for the rest of the game, even though Kenneth Walker wasn't hurt. So, again, thank you. This should help, and hopefully we don't run into the same problem as we did last year. Okay, but now that we've gotten through practices, and again, thank you for giving me that information, we're going to get into the preseason. We are going to play the Bengals. We're probably going to simulate Chiefs and then play the Jaguars today. So... without further ado, I'm just going to get right into this. So I will see you guys when we're in gameplay. All right, so we're in the game, and we're going on offense first. The Bengals already have a touchdown. It just simulated through that, so didn't get to use it. But Anthony Richardson as our quarterback. This is technically his first game, even though it is preseason. And even though we do have Anthony Richardson, we're still going to be a fairly run-heavy team just because Kenneth Walker is so good. And I'm also just not good at throwing the ball in this game. And I don't want to throw a lot of interceptions, but we should still be able to win even as a run-heavy team. I just don't want to over-fatigue Kenneth Walker. Oh my gosh. Bro, Anthony Richardson is so fast. And that is a touchdown for the Seahawks. And we should tie this game 7-7. Holy crap, Anthony Richardson is very fast. Oh, he broke the tackle. Get him down. Get him down, please. Okay, 4th and 3. They should just take 3 points here, if I had to guess. Yeah, they're just going to take the field goal maybe before halftime. They might just go to... Not halftime. Second quarter. Are they going to take the field goal? No. Okay. So they're going to take the field goal. They're probably going to make it. And I am going to switch out our players really quick. So I will see you guys when we get back with our backups in. All right, taking the 3 here. We'll see if they make it. They probably will unless we block it. I'd be very surprised if he missed it. It's Evan McPherson. We don't get the block, but it goes in. Game is 10-7. He's wide open. Don't let him in. Don't let him in. Please. He's going to get in. That's not in. I'm very surprised that that's not a touchdown. But got to get him here. Got to get a stop here. They're probably just going to run it, if I had to guess. Yeah. Get him down, please. Okay. Again, first and goal. Not first and goal. On the 1, though. Second and goal. They're just going to run it again. I know what they're going to do. They're just going to run it. I'd be very surprised if they pass it here. And it looks like a run. And we get them down at the 3. 3rd and goal. Big time play here, even though we are in the preseason. So it doesn't really matter if we win this game. But I do want to win it just because, you know, I'd like to start off the season well. But he gets in for the touchdown. Yeah. It's going to be 17-7 here. Lennon up the seam. I kind of really like this if that linebacker doesn't drop back. He does, but he's still open. And he gets in. First touchdown for our rookie wide receiver. Probably one of the few he's going to get because he's behind some great wide receivers. But good start to his career. Even though it is the preseason, it still counts as a touchdown. So. Oh, was that picked? Really? All right. Well, that was intercepted. I didn't think that was picked, but all right. No pressure, intercepted by Benford. Big time pick by Benford right there. Going into the second half, we're probably not going to get any points out of it, but we do stop them from getting points. Stop, throw it to Jake Bobo, and he is in for the touchdown, and we take the lead in the game. Okay, big 3rd and 15 right here. We're up by, is that 3? No, we're up by 2 at the moment, I think, unless I'm counting wrong. But this is a big moment right here. We need to get a stop. Get the sack. Okay, he's just going to throw it away. 4th and 15. We get the ball back. Hopefully, we can take the lead even bigger. Okay, 2nd and 4 here. I'm looking at Lennon again. If the safety, the safety drops back. Lennon is wide open for another touchdown. Another touchdown for the rookie here, and we make our lead even bigger than it was. Okay, 4th and 11 with 6 minutes left. If we stop him here, it's probably game, if I had to guess. Get the sack. Jaron Reed. Okay. Stop them on 4th down. We get the ball back with 5 minutes, 50 seconds left. We're up by 9. So hopefully we can win this game. Okay, it's 4th and 4. And at this moment, I'd usually just punt it because there's no point to go for it. But since we're in the preseason, we're just going to go for this. And hopefully we get it. I really don't like this play. I know I just picked it, but I just kind of grabbed one. Jake Bobo. Oh, it was picked. Okay, just get him down. No, please get him down. Okay. It was picked. We're in the preseason, so it doesn't really matter. We should still win this game, but just kind of wanted to go for it right there. Okay, a 3rd and 2 here. We're only up by 2. We need to get this, but we also want to run it here. So I'm just going to run it and hope we can get this 3rd and 2, which we do, and more. Nice gain by Bentley right there. And hopefully, as long as we get like one more first down, we should win this game. All right, 3rd and inches here. The Bengals have used have used 2 timeouts so far. If we get this, we should win the game, and we get it. And we also get more broken tackle by Bentley. That was a good run right there. But that should win us the game. We probably are we should be able to kneel it out. I'm not sure fully, but I'm just going to kneel it out. We should win this game, and I'll see you guys when it's over. Okay, so we're at the end of the game. We ended up winning 26-28, which was a little closer than I wanted it to be, but it's all right. We still won, and we start the season off really good. I understand it's just the preseason, but getting a win under your belt in the first game that you play is big for the team. So just want to take a look at some stats here. Kevin threw 2 interceptions, which is fine. I threw them both because I was just messing around kind of because it's the preseason. It doesn't really matter. But he also threw for 3 touchdowns. So pretty good day for him. Rushing, Bentley, I have no idea how to say his first name, but he got 26 attempts, 116 yards rushing, 1 broken tackle. So that's pretty good for him. And Kenneth Walker had 4 for 21, which is fine. He didn't get a lot of rushes because we just didn't run it a lot when he was in. But the big day goes to Jonathan Lennon in his rookie debut, even though it is the preseason. He caught 7 passes for 115 yards and 2 touchdowns, which is huge. And I'm wondering where he's going to go because he's our 4th guy in our rotation. He's behind DK Metcalf, Jackson Smith and Jigba, and Xavier Worthy, which apparently he didn't even catch a pass today. But we're going to have to figure out how to get him into some games because right now he's looking pretty good. And then the rest of our team, our defense did well, held them to the point where we won, so that's pretty good. And yeah, game went well. We ended up winning. and I'll see you guys when we're in the menu. All right, so we are in the Jaguars week. I ended up simulating the Kansas City Chiefs game. We ended up winning 38-19, which is a pretty big gap. Again, it is preseason. I don't think I have to keep saying that, but we did win. And also, it popped up. I looked at it. It's gone now, but there was an injury. Zach Charbonnet was out for 3 weeks. So, not the worst injury in the world. He should be back, hopefully by week 1 or week 2. But we're just going to get straight into this. So I'm going to see you guys when we're in gameplay. All right, so we're in the game. Again, we're starting on offense. 3rd and 3 to start out. So hopefully we get a good start to this game. I actually might change Anthony Richardson's number from 2 to 5 if it's available. But hopefully we can get a good start, and we do. Kenneth Walker with a big game, and Noah Fant is injured. Oh my gosh. Hopefully he's not too badly injured, but we're going to have to see. Jackson is I got hit in the backfield. All right. 4th and 10 here. We had a guy open, but Walker just got back there too quick. He's wide open. He's going to get in. He got in for the touchdown. Oh my gosh. Who was in that zone? All right. We're down 7-0. Okay, it's 3rd and 13 here. We're just going to run it and see if we can get some yards. Hopefully I got, like, glitched behind my lineman there. I feel like if we don't get glitched behind my lineman, I can run that and get a couple more yards. But, yeah, we are just going to kick the field goal here and hopefully make it. And that might not go in. Oh my gosh. I shouldn't be missing kicks like that. That should be easy. All right, well, we're still down 7-0. Oh my gosh, he's wide open again. What is happening? Why are they open in the middle of the field? That time we even were playing man. Okay, we have a minute left in the 2nd quarter, and Noah Fant is out there, so he's not injured, thankfully. No, that's going to get picked. Okay, it didn't. Oh my gosh, I thought that was going to get picked right there. All right, 2nd down and 10. Hopefully we can get something here. Hopefully something good happens. We need points. Oh, we did score a touchdown. I don't know how. DK Metcalf. Oh, we got it. Juke him. Big time play by DK right there. We got a no huddle. It's time to we just have to start going right now. Noah Fant underneath. I feel like, oh, DK. Nice catch by DK Metcalf. Timeout. 30 seconds left here. 1st and goal. Hopefully we can get some points on the board here. Okay, it's 2nd and goal here. If those linebackers blitz, Kenneth Walker out the backfield is a touchdown. It is. Get back. No. Timeout. Okay, 3rd and goal on the 1. We're just going to run it. What type of run? Should we just do QB run or fullback draw? Let's go out and not fullback draw, QB draw. Let's see if we can get in. If we don't, we are still just going to go for it. And he gets in. Touchdown, Anthony Richardson. We should tie this game before halftime. Big time run by Kenneth Walker. Juke to the outside. Nice run by Kenneth Walker here. 20 rushes for 154 yards. He is having a good game. Okay, 3rd and 7 here. I kind of like Jackson in the backfield if this is... they're playing zone. Just Kenneth Walker underneath. Get to... he didn't get it. 4th and 2. Should we go for this? It is the preseason. And I did just miss a field goal. I think we're just going to kick our field goal here. Hopefully this time I make it. Okay, good. That should go in, and it does. We take the lead 17-14. All right, coming in at the start of the 4th quarter, we have a big 3rd and inches here. We need to get this. If we get this, we keep the drive alive, and we can possibly go score a touchdown. So hopefully we can get it, and we do. Bentley is having a really good preseason so far. That is his first rush, but that's because our starters were out there since the for the 1st and 3rd quarters. Over the middle, Russell. Big time gain right there on a 3rd and 7. That is huge right here. Not fourth down. But 1st and goal here from the 4-yard line. We're going to throw it. I kind of like Isaiah Likely out there, which he's wide open touchdown. Big time touchdown right there. We take a bigger lead, and we should win this game, hopefully, if we keep playing like this. All right, close to the end of the 4th quarter. We're up by 3. This is a big 3rd and inches right here. We need to get it, and if we don't, we might go for it. Did we get it? We got it. All right. Move those chains. 3 minutes and 30 seconds left. Hopefully, we can win this game. Get the block. Bentley up the sideline, and that should win us the game. I will see you guys at the end of this. All right, so we're at the end of the game. We win 24-21, and we start out the preseason. Well, not to start out. We end off the preseason 3-0 and feeling really, really confident. Anthony Richardson played a good game. 11 for 17 for 167 yards. No touchdowns, but no interceptions, so levels out there. 96 QBR rating, or QB rating. In rushing, Kenneth Walker had 27 attempts for 184 yards and a touchdown. Just doing Kenneth Walker things right there. And then Bentley had a good day too. Only 12 attempts for 61 yards. So he had a good day as well. Getting into receiving, just the Seahawks here. Not the greatest receiving day, but DK Metcalf did have 4 receptions for 101 yards. And then Isaiah Likely did have a touchdown. So offense did really well today, or at least did fine. And then our defense also played well. Held the Jaguars to 21 points. The stats don't really like fly out of the screen, but definitely had a good day today. And I will see you guys when we're back in the menu. All right, we're back in the menu. I simulated to week 1, and we're not going to get into week 1 today because I don't want this episode to be too long. And yeah, I feel like today we had a great episode. We went 3-0 in our games. They are just preseason, but it does give the team a little bit of confidence winning all 3 of the games. We made a giant trade for Anthony Richardson, and I feel like this team has a really good shot to make the playoffs, but not only make the playoffs, but also go and win the Super Bowl. Now, is it probably going to happen this year? I don't know. It could. But, yeah. I mean, we have a great team. Tavar is the same level as Cedric Von Pran already. I might actually start Tavar over Cedric Von Pran. I'll have to look at that later. But, yeah. We had a good episode today. Won games. Made a big trade. But, thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked the video, hit the like button, hit that subscribe button, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.